Hi, book buddies. Welcome back to Books and Bricks, a hands-on book club for kids. In honor of Black History Month this February, we are reading one new short story each day from 28 Days, Moments in Black History That Changed the World, by Charles R. Smith. Welcome back, Winston the Corgi, our guest reader. Say hi, Winston.
Hi, Winston.
You were being joking that time?
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, today is day 10. Winston's going to read this one.
Day 10, May 25th, 1919. Madam C.J. Walker dies as the richest Black woman in America. A eulogy. Friends, we are gathered here today to pay our respects and put to rest Sister C.J. Walker, known to the world as Madam C.J., born to her parents as Sarah Breedlove. Sarah was the fifth child in her family. Her brothers and sisters were born into slavery, while Sarah was the first child born free. But even though she was free, little Sarah worked like a slave. Like so many before her, Sarah worked the cotton fields in Louisiana from sunup to sundown. When she was just 5, Sarah pressed on after the loss of her mother and continued to press on when her father died just 2 years later. Sarah would leave Louisiana and move to Mississippi with her sister, seeking greener pastures. But what she found in Mississippi was no better than what she left. At 10 years old, Sarah took in laundry to earn money. Load after load, day after day, Sarah pressed on. By 14, Sarah had a husband, and just 3 years later, they had a baby girl they named Leela. Now, Sarah's husband was a good man, but he passed away early, leaving Sarah and Leela behind. But Sarah pressed on and soon was on the move again, this time heading up the Mississippi River to St. Louis to see her 3 brothers who owned a barber shop. Sarah found comfort in the local church where she met well-off educated Black women who preached self-help, charity, and education. The members welcomed her and little Leela with open arms and inspired Sarah to work even harder. A marriage at age 26 that ended before it even started only strengthened Sarah's resolve, but the stresses of life were catching up to her as her hair began to thin and disappear. Now, Sarah was a proud woman. She wanted a better life for herself and her daughter, but she didn't like what she saw in the mirror, so she looked to do something about it. And she started with her hair. Sarah came across some hair care products that grew hair out nice and thick, and like Samson long before her, Sarah found strength in her hair. She began selling those hair care products for the company and earned more money that first week than she ever did in 1 week doing laundry. With a confident head on her shoulders, Sarah took matters into her own hands by creating her own hair care products inspired by her mother, Africa. Sarah perfected her formula using vegetables, natural oils, and perfumes gotten from the pharmacy, and then she set out selling confidence door to door, day after day, mile after mile. It was about this time Sarah would marry Charles J. Walker. Now, Sarah may not have gone to business school, but she was smart enough to know that if you treated yourself as a high-class professional, then others would do the same. Born Sarah Breedlove, but known to the world as Madam C.J. Walker. Did Sarah tell Black women they had bad hair? No, she did not. Did Sarah use some high-fashion models to promote her products? No, she did not. No, friends, Sarah put her own face on her products, showing a proud Black face with a confident smile to the world. Her confidence inspired others, and just as she had sold her products for the company that gave her better hair, Sarah offered her customers the same thing, and her business took off, providing her with immense wealth, enough to build her own factory on her own land in Pittsburgh, enough to build another factory in Indianapolis with a beautiful movie theater because the local segregated theater charged Blacks more than whites, enough to give to charity as she pleased, enough to build her own home in New York. Even though she tooled around town in her fancy cars, wearing her expensive clothes and hats and furs, Madam C.J. Walker, born Sarah Breedlove in Delta, Louisiana, never forgot where she came from. and she traveled this great country telling her story. Sarah would remind everyone, including the great Booker T. Washington, "I came from the cotton fields in the South. I was promoted from there to the wash tub. From there, I promoted myself into the business of making hair goods. I know how to grow hair as well as I know how to grow cotton." Yes, she did. Sarah surely did. And as I stand here before all of you, your tear-stained faces, I say, let us remember Sarah for her generosity of spirit. Let us remember Sarah for her compassion. Let us remember Madam C.J. Walker as that little girl in the cotton fields, head covered by a handkerchief, pressing on as so many did before her. Sarah, you may be gone, but we too will press on. Madam C.J. Walker died. When Madam C.J. Walker died, her wealth was estimated at over $1 million. She was the wealthiest black woman in the country at the time and one of the wealthiest black Americans. She took pride in building her company and spent as much time donating money to various organizations like the NAACP to support causes concerning the black community.
I brought the bill for today. We decided to create a beauty shop with wigs in the background and lots other stuff. We hope you join us each day throughout the month of February for a different story about moments in Black history. New videos will be posted each day to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. To learn more about how you can participate in this book club, check out our website at itsonlyhomeschooling.com. Don't forget to share your building block creations with us. Hit the like and subscribe button so you know when new videos arrive. Happy reading and happy building. Bye.
Bye.